Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Berryville Farm here in Stardew Valley. We got us some Queen of Sauce today. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, omelets. This is such a simple dish, but so often done incorrectly. Perfect omelet is a thing of beauty. It's a pure golden angel on gleaming egg, and I'm going to show you my secret method. Boom. Omelet attained. That'll be useful for later, but we are on the last day of the season. We've honestly really been grinding out the last couple of days in-game. I know we spent a lot of time in the mines. We got down to, I think, 80. Well, we unlocked all the way down to 80, but I think we got down as far as 82 at our farthest. So we're doing good there. I caught a catfish I didn't need. You guys probably saw that in the prior episode, along with the the notes about, you know, the thumbnail there. That was a little forceful, if I'm honest, but I was not very happy when I found out I didn't need a catfish anymore. But you know, it happens. Nothing can be done about it. I see Robin has finished our chicken coop. So let's go buy us some chickens. It is Sunday, so we should be able to. I'm pretty sure Marnie is open today. I don't want to spend a ton of money because it is the last day of the season. Hello. Alright, she's got grapes, goat cheese, cranberry sauce, hazelnut, smallmouth, spangle, fish taco, iron fence, pizza void, houseplant, rare seed, and a red fez. I'm gonna double check. I don't think we need the goat cheese. And the summer spangle, we'll just be able to buy the seed later from Pierre, so I'm not worried about that. Let's just double check the crafts room. Nope, that should be it. Alright, let's go over to Marnie's. Let's buy us some chickens. Alright, here we are. She also had an egg in her trash, so I'm very happy about that. Let's purchase some animals. So we're gonna get one chicken. We'll put it in our coop. I didn't really think of names, so we'll just do my old standby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surtai, or Surty. There we go. And that was a brown chicken. And this one, white chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be Shona. Shona the chicken. Little Shona on over. I am only going to buy 2 for now. Actually, I really only needed to buy... No. I don't even think I needed chickens. I think I just bought them because I wanted them. So we got an emerald here in our little patch, which is great because that finishes off another bundle. So I think the only thing we have left is 1 piece of iridium ore. Whoop. That's an odd time for a cutscene. Ahoy, D! You've been angling for something now. With that fishing experience under your belt, I recommend casting your line over at Shearwater Bridge east of Pelican Town. You'll land some good whoppers there. Oh, well, thank you, Willie. That's definitely expanded content there. Oh, here we go. There's 1 chicken. Where's my other one? Oh, it's way down here. And 2 chicken. There we go. Our little chickens have their new space now. They'll be able to get that stuff done. I'm happy we're progressing more stuff. So let's put that in there. That one actually still needs to... I'll keep it for now. If I get a second diamond, I'll donate it. Just because if we can get a crystallarium up and going, that'd just honestly be very beneficial. So I just thought to check the quest board. Robin wants stone. We just cleared out our little quarry, so... Let's run on up. We're going to get ourselves 25 stone because she's offering that and a ticket. And how much money was it? I didn't even check. 200 gold. So that'll bring us back up over 1,000, which will be nice. So let's go check it out. Let's see what she's got for us. Let's just go to 20. So it has actually been a little while since I've done any recording. Those last two videos that you've seen were recorded actually several weeks before this video was being recorded. It's been busy, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of my Stardew Valley like routine when it comes to just like in-game days. So hopefully we roll that through soon, because today has kind of felt like a mess. We've gotten a bunch of stuff done though, don't get me wrong, but it does feel like the day kind of gets away from you sometimes. Let's snag those. Yeah, I think we'll get pretty close. Yeah, actually, we should definitely get it by the end of this floor. If we don't, oh, there we go. I was gonna say if we don't, I'll be kind of annoyed. There we go. I'm just gonna pop down to the next floor just to see if there's anything good right here. Ooh, red mushroom, I'll take that. And crate, nope, nothing there. We are gonna have to come back through and start doing some bug slaughtering. That's gonna be very useful, or just mob murder in general. You know, let's check these guys. I think they open at 4. Nope, they are open already. Yeah, because we still need another 900 slimes. The big one that I want is the dust sprites, so that I can get that ring. The slimes is also a ring. Skeletons is just a mask. Cave insects is a sword, but honestly at this point I don't need it. I do kind of want to go back and just kill 4 more. It's literally 4 bugs and we're all set. We've still got 600 plus until we can get into the back room. There's just a gift in there that we'll have to grab. Oh, we haven't actually been in here yet. I could have sworn we've already gotten this cutscene. Let's see what the mayor's got. Ah, hello there, D. I was just loading some more prizes into the machine here. It's a new program I've come up with to help promote a spirit of goodwill among the townsfolk, you included. It's pretty simple. Sometimes when you help out others in town, you'll receive a prize ticket. You can turn them in for rewards. There's some special stuff in there. It's really the tree seeds and, hold on. My only worry is that people will just go after the tickets rather than cultivating a true compassion for their fellow man. I just want to help. I definitely wasn't in the middle of saying that I just want tree seeds and sprinklers. Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear that. At any rate, keep checking the Help Wanted board in town. That's a good way to get your hands on more tickets. Good luck out there. Evening. Ooh. 12 summer squash. Orange tree is next. I checked a couple of trash cans on the way through. Didn't really get anything good. Oh, actually, dye bundle. I'll deal with that later. I'll just throw it in the chest for now. But yeah, I got, I think, a couple of acorns. And I genuinely think that's it. I picked these up off the ground. We're going to run through these ones, and then I will meet you all back at the farm. Alright, a little bit more than I was thinking. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. I think strawberries will make me a fair penny next year. Yeah, the seeds, obviously. The bug steak was just a test. I just didn't know how much they were worth, so I thought I'd craft one and check. Saved. Year 1, day 1, summer. I forgot to grab that money, so we've got 66.25. Ooh. Oh, yes. Hey D, I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research in the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know the empty cave you have over in the cliffs? Well, I have a way to return it in, a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up a cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up a cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. I'm gonna go with mushrooms. Just because I have automate. Entirely the only reason I'm doing it. And mushrooms are honestly worth a good amount of money. Alright, I'll go set up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. Sweet. Alright, well, let's take a look. First off, let's get rid of this log in front of my porch. And dear resident, in our time in Stardew Valley, Joja has made an effort to become a contributing member of the community, but we can't do it without your help. If you choose to shop at Joja competitors such as Pierre's General Store, you won't have the same assurance of quality and consistency, and without your business, we won't be able to afford to contribute as much as we'd like to local charities. Shop at Joja Mart and help your community, and help keep your community great. Joja, we value your business. I know we're supposed to hate Joja, and I personally do. They just remind me too much of like legitimate, like on it, like real corporate companies that are just kind of garbage. So we'll leave that one the way it is, though. Alright, let's see what we got. So we're already into the new season. I've already got 2 pieces of forage. Let's go throw those in the chest real quick. Wham and bam. What do we want to do? So I can't do anything until 9. So we're waiting on that. I'm going to set up for the mushrooms. Okay, the planks are not in there. There we go. I'll bring them all. Worst that happens, I just come and put them back. So automate's very helpful with little tasks. And what I like to do is run this to here, and then put that right there. And every day there's mushrooms harvestable, it will put them in this chest. Pretty much done. I'll come in and check on it every once in a while, grab some mushrooms, and just kind of continue on with my life. Boom. Mushrooms picked up. And I want to throw down... Do I have one yet? Yes, I do. Let's do 2 of these. And I need to set up an automation spot. Because I want to use this area down here for gardening. Let's do that. We need a chest, and then I need all of the fruit that I want to turn into. So let's grab that. I'm going to keep... We'll keep 10 to turn into seeds once we get a seed maker. And in the meantime, we're just going to have those things go. So every 2.5 days, I'll get 2 strawberry jam. I like that. Alright, let's go check out Pierre's, see what he's up to. We're going to pop these guys out as we go, because I don't want to deal with that. Season changes, they just drop clutter everywhere. Let's hop on in, see what Pierre's got for us today. So we need sunflower and summer spangle, and then the usual crawfish. I actually only need to buy 2 of those. So let's actually, we're gonna buy one of these. I don't actually know. We're gonna grab one of those as well. We're gonna grab one of those. I'm actually gonna need a bunch of this, but I'm just gonna leave that for now. Get a poppy, a spangle. We need corn and hops. Sunflower. There we go. That should be all our required. Because I've already got melon. So let's go and buy 10 of those. I really only needed 8, but I'll just hold on to more seeds if I need it. Because I've got that sprinkler, so I'm going to start using that. While we're in town, I'm going to do my trash run, and I'll meet you guys back there when we set up our farm. Okay, so I planned out the farm. Annoyingly, he was 10 minutes from close by the time I had it finished planned, so I just watered everything. We're just going to make this whole top blueberries. I don't mind it. I am going to leave spaces for sprinklers because I'm hoping to be able to get some soon. I may even go and buy some. And then I'm just going to buy like 100 wheat and just plant it. We should get, 4 days? 4 days of rain. If not, I can water them towards the end of the season to kind of keep up with them. Alright, here we are back on our next day. To our valued Joja Mart customers, please be advised that the landside blockage near the railroad will be cleared using explosives tomorrow morning. Avoid the area in case of falling rocks. Jojaco is not responsible for any damage incurred to people or property in the vicinity. Joja Mart, we value your business. Ooh, we get another letter. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's Up and Coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Stardew Valley Tribune. I actually like that. I think it's cool. I kind of wish we got something from it. I know, like, I think our mom sees it, you know, but, not that I'm like, hey, I should get more free stuff, but, like, it would be kind of cool, you know? I also created 2 charcoal kilns yesterday, so let me get this stuff taken care of. I'm going to get all this watered, then I'm going to swing over to Pierre's, buy up some more seeds, and we'll get everything planted. And there we go. Farm is placed and ready to go. Let's put some... Ooh, this is not my foods chest. This is my... Oh, that's not my foods chest either. There it is. I was like, I know I have one. So we'll leave those in there. And we're going to grab an earth crystal and bring that on up to Robin. Get a little bit of money for that. I've still got 2,800 bucks. I'm deciding what I want to do with it. I don't need to upgrade anything right now. That's kind of what I was thinking of doing, was upgrades. But the only stuff that I'd want to upgrade would be one of these, which is about 5,000. Well, it's actually exactly 5,000. And we'd be able to go from there. We go 18 hours. So common, red, chanterelle, common. Alright, so not a bad first harvest. So we'll be able to get that. But yeah, let's run on up to Robin's. See if we can catch her either on her way to or from somewhere. I like to start at her house. That way I can just kind of head into town. And if not, I'll catch her when she's heading somewhere in there. And then starting tomorrow, we'll be able to get up into here and check out some of what's going on up there. There is a farm up there. I'm trying to remember her name. Robin is not home, just her son. Hey, just as they finish, good. Yeah, you lose a lot of friendship if you go in without, like, if you go in and bother them during, like, their events and stuff. At least I've been told that. I haven't actually looked at the numbers, but as I said, I don't actually know a whole ton about the friendship in this game, aside from certain people give you some really good stuff. You get access to certain things, certain places, stuff like that. But let's head on home. I'm going to check the quarry, see if there's anything we can get done there, and then maybe drop off. Nah, yeah, because he's already closed. By the time I get there, at least he will be. Yeah, we'll go over to the community center real quick. So we'll get that, we'll get that. We'll get that. This guy can go in here. I'll now have 2 spiders. None of the rest of this is going to comm center. I'll put that in here just so I remember it. Let's run back up there, and then I'll probably come back and just punch out what's left in the quarry for anything that popped up there, and then probably take care of the stumps that are down there. I think that'll be a good way to wrap up the day. Okay, item number 1. Let's see what the bundle gives us. A lucky lunch. Okay, so literally the only thing we need is 1 piece of iridium ore. So our forage, and we're gonna go wham, wham, and wham. Done! Get us some seeds. That'll actually be a little bit of money, which is nice. I know I should grow them. I'm just gonna sell them. Alright, well that's all my energy spent. We got a good little bit of stuff from there. A couple of good items in here. And all in all, a pretty good haul. I'm very happy with everything we've got. I did check on our trees on the way back. None of them are grown yet. There's probably still going to be a little bit of time on that, so we'll just kind of have to keep up. I want to do bee houses. The amount of coal is kind of holding us back. That's why I built some kilns. Cooked up about 200 wood. But I kind of want to push through. Let's do 1, 2, 3 of those just so I can have them. What am I missing? Oh, maple syrup. Well, I guess we're only gonna get 1 of these. I'm gonna go put these down real quick. We'll just put you right here. And I know I can just put these all together, but spacing them out right now seems like fun. And then, so if we put our plant spot right there. No, oh jeez. My mouse button got stuck down. There we go. And that'll be our farthest one out, and I'll just literally build them around this. And then there'll just be a chest attached, and we'll be good to go. Yeah. Sweet. But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up today. I know this was a kind of... I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, so today was a little bit of an odd one. But we got a bunch of little things done. We got some traveling, and we're starting into our new season. Ooh, explosion. There was an explosion during the night. But yeah, as I said, I think that's going to be a good place for us to wrap it up today. We got mining level 7. So as always, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, or wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.